We're a technology partner with IGEL. We've been working with IGEL for years now, but just over the last 6 months or so, we've really jumped in quite heavily with the engineering efforts and kind of integrating both of our products together, which has been just a fantastic experience. As we saw at Disrupt in February, it was just really well received, and looking forward to just continuing on that ride. The successes in VDI come from making it easier to use, right? Making things much simpler, much quicker to deploy and things like that. So IGEL with Login VSI allows us to deploy our product much easier in a very consistent way. So I'd say the two companies together make it easier to do VDI, and that's just a winning recipe. In this example, this is a very large financial institution. They're a global institution. They have some desktops in India, and of course we can deal with a lot of latency and lag when it comes to running applications and remote desktops in India. So this company actually uses IGEL endpoint devices. They also want to use Login PI to really understand, what is that impact at the remote location. So we would either have to install our own devices out there and have that running as a separate process, but with IGEL, this enables us to combine the two and point and click basically deploy our Login PI launchers at those remote locations and instantly get 24/7 feedback about the experiences at those locations. Before doing this with IGEL, you would have had to go through a bunch of steps to make that work. You'd have to have somebody on site to make that work. It's no longer the case. With IGEL, with the UMS, all you have to do is load a profile, point and click, and you instantly have Login PI running at those remote locations. When you're talking about hundreds of remote locations, you've just eliminated hundreds of hours worth of work. So, it just doesn't get any better than that. In end user compute, it's just incredibly complex. There's a lot of moving parts, and IGEL has just taken away a lot of that complexity. And when the two companies get together, we really can attack the EU space, make things a lot simpler. And that's really the success behind VDI. We see VDI being a much more adopted technology now in 2019. And I attribute that success to the fact that we're making it easier for enterprises to absorb VDI, and IGEL and Login VSI are just a common component there now.